Welcome back. So today I'm going to talk about somebody who gives me the absolute heebie-jeebies, and I'm glad he's dead. Ivan Milat. He was an Australian serial killer and was known as the backpacker murderer. He was born on the 27th of December 1944 and he died on the 27th of October 2019, aged 74. So it was only last year that he died. His total victim count was 7 backpackers. He killed from between 1989 to 1993. Not up until his capture. He seemed to have a lull of about 2 years before he was caught. He was convicted in 1996 of 7 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of attempted murder, 1 count of false imprisonment, and 1 count of robbery. He was sentenced to 7 life sentences, 6 years for attempted murder, 6 years for false imprisonment, and 6 years for robbery. So Ivan wasn't going anywhere. His weapons of choice were a .22 caliber Ruger and a Bowie knife. He's just disgusting. So he used to take these people out and kill them in the Belangolo State Forest, which is over east in Australia. I'm over in the west. Several backpackers were reported missing and nobody could figure out where they were or where they'd gone. They were just reported missing by their families and friends. In 1992, 2 runners were running through the forest when they actually came upon a concealed corpse. So they contacted the police came out, and the police found a second corpse. And through dental records, they actually worked out that it was 2 of the missing 7 backpackers. In October 93, bones were found by a local man. He was out collecting wood and he found bones. November 1993, another skeleton was found. Clothing found at the scene of this skeleton turned out to not belong to the skeleton, to the body. It belonged to another backpacker. 4th of November 1993, 2 more bodies turned up. So the Australian police had a serial killer on their hands. Now, the examination of the remains showed that they were tortured before they were killed. Due to their injuries, they wouldn't have been killed instantly. It's just awful. Speculation quickly arose that there might have been several serial killers because these people were being killed in pairs. And if there's only one, you'd think they'd be able to fight him off. But I don't know how he got away with doing it on his own to kill like 2 people at once. Now, Milat had tried to rob a hitchhiker. Well, he tried to rob him. He pulled a gun on him and got some ropes out. This chap was an English backpacker called Paul Onions, but he managed to escape. He flagged down a passing motorist, and the motorist, got him away from Milat, but Milat said that his name was Bill. So Onions reported Bill to the police, but the police were already surveilling Ivan Milat. I can't find any information as to why they were putting him under surveillance, but once they'd found 2 of the bodies, Milat decided to just sell his car. So they thought that the car might have had something to do with these killings. And they also found out that he was off work on the days these killings happened. So it was all circumstantial, but pointing towards Ivan Milat, Bill, whoever he wants to be. Acquaintances also told police that he had an obsession with weapons, with guns and knives. So Paul Onions actually flew back from the UK to Australia, and he identified Milat and said, yes, that's Bill that tried to pick me up. So he was arrested on the 22nd of May 1994. Now, police found in his home belongings that belonged to the backpackers. They also searched his mum's home, and he's got 5 brothers. They searched their homes, found more belongings to the backpackers. So it's becoming more than just circumstantial evidence, like these people were murdered, their backpacks, their clothes, their belongings within the Milat family. When he was in custody, Milat tried to cut off his finger, and he was going to send it to the High Court of Australia, because they wouldn't give him an appeal. He also swallowed razor blades and staples. He went on a 9-day hunger strike and lost 20 kilos in the process because he wanted a PlayStation. Well, I'm sure the people that you killed, Ivan, would have loved to have enjoyed a PlayStation as well, but there we go. Anyway, the shit finally died in 2019. He had esophageal and stomach cancer. There is a movie out called Wolf Creek. There's Wolf Creek and Wolf Creek 2, and it's loosely based on the backpacker murders. I find it personally absolutely terrifying because it goes into the torture of these backpackers and the final killing. But anyway, from Australia, that's one of our serial killers. I hope you enjoyed it. Please stay safe out there, and I'll see you soon. Bye.